Hola, hola, hola. Welcome
Well.
back to the podcast, guys. It's been a minute. It's been a little bit of a time.
It feels
I
like
missed you.
months. I miss this. I miss you. I
Yeah.
miss chit chatting, bantering, kind of just spilling guts
Yeah,
and talking shit. I think that's what I meant to do.
it's in our veins.
Fuck acting. I just realized that it's never been that. It's never been about like. I mean, I would love to do that for sure,
Yeah.
but it's about entertainment. I think it's
Yeah,
about
yeah.
bringing laughter in any way that I can to a large amount of people, and to large people like big people. So, yes, welcome back.
Yeah. No, welcome back. And I have lots and lots to say.
I do too. This is one of the moments where I'm like, I'm like, what am I gonna talk about? Like today, I'm like, oh, I have things to fucking talk about. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, like I have things to talk about, and I think that I just want to. I've been watching a lot of new movies, a lot of new things that I'm like, just that it just feeds this part of me that I'm like, I feel like a kid again sometimes. And sometimes,
What movie's making you feel like this? Because I need to.
feel like a kid again? You know, I'll tell you right now, Jaws.
I have never watched this movie. And I hate myself for not watching this movie.
Neither have I
And
until these past couple of days.
now you know why it's a classic.
Fucking one of the greatest movies I've ever seen. What year did it come out? Fuck, 83, 84. I forget because I was looking at the years. Because right now I'm on number 2. I have like 14 minutes left. I'm loving. He's like, I don't know what it like.
Oh, yeah, you didn't finish it?
I haven't even finished number 2 yet.
Oh.
Number 2, number 1 finished it. Oh,
Done.
I finished that movie. Fucking loved it. Every good part I kept putting back. I'm like.
Really?
I just couldn't believe at the time Steven Spielberg, man, like he say what you want about him, but like
Who hates him?
I don't know.
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know.
I'm like, wait, who? Say what you want about him.
don't
Like,
know.
who's talking shit?
Gabriel, nowadays at this point, who knows? You know, who knows?
Who said he's not good?
But yeah, like I loved it. The shark animatronic, I'm like, how? I mean, there's moments, very brief, where I'm like, especially in number 2. I don't think there's any in number 1.
You're kind of like,
Where I'm like, that his nose moved weird.
yeah. Yeah.
But I loved it. Oh, it's fucking good. First of all, I think first of all, it's like it's so funny that it's like the villain of the movie is like
A shark.
a shark in its natural habitat. I mean, I think the whole point of it is I think it, like that beach isn't known for because it's only that one shark. I think that's the thing.
You know, there was this video going around for a little bit where they, like a person in Egypt got eaten by a shark. Did you see that video?
No, but I hear about this shit all the time.
I saw it and
of him getting eaten.
I wouldn't like, I never like really wanted to watch it because I don't like it.
Of course, but
I don't know. Some people like.
But part of you is like,
I can't watch it. I feel weird. Because then I'm gonna get scared of the ocean, and I'm not even scared of the ocean yet.
no, I don't.
Because I even seen some in my like. There was one with an aerial view, and it was like showing the beach in Miami, and there was these sharks really close to shore.
Really,
It was like little sharks, but I'm not trying to swim with any kind of shark.
But I feel like great whites, they're not like known to do that. Like they're not known to go. Are they known to go to shallow water? I don't know. I've never really been known to like go swimming in the ocean like that. But I've always like it's like I think a common fear of having. Like even obviously it's like a thing where people at a public pool even think like, oh my god, something's gonna get my feet.
That's stupid to me.
But that's very stupid.
Yeah.
If that's your fear, I'm sorry. That's
yeah.
pussy shit, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
You know what you'd be really scared of?
What? COVID.
No, I'm trying to think of something that I'm actually really scared of. I haven't been scared in a while.
I feel like you're scared of like ghosts and haunted shit, and like demons. That scares you. But who isn't scared of that? I guess Satanists aren't scared of that, right? If you're a Satanist, that's cool, but like,
I
spill it, say it.
I don't know.
What do you want to say? It's okay.
No, there's nothing like right
Offend
now.
them.
I think that right now.
You can't think of somebody that scares you.
Yeah, like
Right.
I haven't been scared in that long that I'm like, oh yeah, this thing scares me. No.
Like something like the last time you've been scared or
Yeah.
something. You saw
I
that
don't
movie
like
that
to
scared
get-
you.
So Halloween's coming up, and I feel like you like
It
to go
is.
to these Never in my life have I ever wanted to go to a Halloween horror night more than I want to go to the Universal Studios.
Do you want to go?
I'm hella down. I really want to go.
So here's the tea. So I'm gonna go to two things. Hopefully, excuse me. Sorry, that's gross.
Because October's already here.
October's full fledged. It's happening.
Yeah.
The games have begun. I'm going. So by the end of the month, I'm going to a Halloween specific convention. So it's the Halloween 45th annual convention about the movie. So anyone in the movie, except for Jamie Lee fucking Curtis, but everyone who's ever been in any of those movies, every Michael Myers,
Where is she?
every I don't know, probably doing some fucking murder
She's
house.
to the La High now. Like
She's a. There's a rumor that she might make an appearance because that's kind of like what she does. First of all, Jamie Lee Curtis, I love you, bitch, but these conventions, like there was a point where this was like your only paying job.
Now she thinks that she's La High. Is that,
It's
is that why
like
she's not
I
going?
want an Oscar. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Not okay. That's a lie. I don't know what the fuck job she had, but there was a point where I'm like, look, you weren't doing a lot. You were doing Activia commercials and doing conventions, and that's about it, bitch. That's about it. So who knows? Maybe we should make an
I
appearance.
don't know. I always thought Jamie Lee Curtis was really good because she was because
Because
I don't remember Freaky Friday. I'm gonna probably like. I don't remember a scene from Freaky Friday, but I remember really liking that movie.
I loved Freaky Friday.
I liked Lindsay Lohan when Lindsay Lohan was Lindsay Lohan.
Honestly,
She was good.
I root for her, and she's a great actress. She's
Every
in a
movie
show.
she was in,
Recent show.
And Amanda Bynes almost gave me her vibe kind of thing. Like she almost she had
very
her time.
similar in a way where
She had her time. I watched She's the Man with you guys.
we did with.
I liked it a lot.
It's like that sort of like cheesiness where like you don't
It's
mind it.
so bad, and it's not that bad. Okay, hold on. I don't want to even say the wrong thing
No,
for this.
no.
It's not bad at all.
No, it's not bad. It's what it is. Like it does
Yeah.
what it says it's doing.
Like the movie starts, and you're kind of like, okay.
It's a movie
Like, you
about
know
a
what
girl who pretends. It's like there's nothing. Oh my god, there's nothing like to learn about it. It's like it's just a fun movie.
Yeah.
About Amanda Bynes that gets to like flirt with these hot dudes.
Channing Tatum.
He's in that one. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He was so cute then, and then now he just looks like a bald fuck. I mean, he's a bald fuck, but not to say like bald people aren't fierce and hot. Like there's plenty of hot bald guys.
Yeah.
It's just
But you
Channing
think he
Tatum.
looks average?
He's very average. Very yeah. Now it's like oh. Okay.
Honestly, like to be real, like if I saw him at a Starbucks, I would not be like,
You would not be like something about that man makes me want to get on my knees.
Yeah.
Nothing about him is
You're
like
kinda
yeah.
right?
Yeah, you're just like
I saw like a video of him at a Taylor Swift concert, and it's like,
It's like yeah, like you look very average, and that's when you kind of get to the point where like you know what, celebrities they're just like, he's just a dude. It's just a dude. Like
yeah.
I think about like all the dudes that I've seen on the street and in public and in general, where I'm like, they're not celebrities, but they're just like some of the most beautiful people I've ever seen, and it's like you're just like, you're not famous, but because you're not famous, people won't know that.
Yeah, I don't know. I
guess
think
now
it's
you
so
can,
Funny.
like,
no,
in the
I
social
think
media age.
Oh god, the AC is so fucking loud. Sorry guys.
It's like it's a good background noise. It's ASMR, right?
Yeah.
For you guys, whatever.
But is that what they do? Like the
Oh, ASMR.
yeah,
I
just random noises.
It's like this, like. Hello, everybody. Yeah, sorry. That's kind of not a lot of people like that.
Yeah,
I don't.
I don't like it. I wouldn't play it for shit, but
I hope that nobody turned this podcast off. Actually, I'm really sorry, and
no.
I will suck your dick. To apologize.
So, God, I wanted to say something.
Sorry, I was saying that to the audience. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I wanted to say something.
People are sick like that. What did you want? Something about Channing Tatum.
Missed
He's
it.
average. How the most beautiful people are famous. I mean, aren't famous.
Oh no! Like the most beautiful people that I meet, like good looking wise,
Right.
like, and I'm talking about like more like girls. Like I think I don't know.
No shit.
I don't know. I just feel like I've never I'm not saying there's not but I just like every time I've seen a pretty person and I start talking to them, I'm like,
Something about you is off.
I don't know, like the personality is like just doesn't match the
Oh,
looks.
for sure. Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you know,
I've met some of the hottest dudes I've like talked to, interacted with. I'm like, oh, there's nothing back there. It's like
yeah, it's like what?
it's like the bare minimum, and then when they reach a certain level, I'm like I don't
I'm
know
like
when they
really like
yeah, or like them thinking outside the box is like, do you think that aliens are like
that's you.
no, it's not. I like, but that's like the most they were like get to like them being like, wow, I went out last night and I talked about crazy shit. Like aliens to them is like that might be a bad example, and I will kill myself after this.
Yeah,
but I meant
please
more
don't.
so like how, you know what? I don't even know what I wanted to say.
Yeah,
We were talking about dumb hot guys, and I'm like, I couldn't think of an example.
Well, I feel like they're very
Boring.
they're
I think boring is more so the word.
No, and here's the thing.
Bland.
No, here I'll say this.
Not their.
I used to always
parts.
question girls that would like date these like guys that were just very good looking, but nothing to offer. Like
I think like what they're offering is like maybe the look, or maybe like I don't know.
Let me be real with you though. Like I think like my favorite like friends are like my bros, and they're such like they're like a lad's lad. I don't know how to describe that, but like I just feel like I don't
Yeah.
know, like they're not. I don't know how do I say this.
Well, it's a lad's lad.
Like he's just
What's
like
that mean?
like he's just like a. For instance, there's this coworker of mine.
Mm-hmm.
When we work together, he just like takes like he when we hang out or not hang out when we work together. I just feel like such like a like we're having a bro time, and I feel like it's just a different vibe than when like the girls are around. And I feel like
For sure.
And I feel like when it's just me and him, we'll have good laughs. It's just we're just like chilling.
You found a friend that's like kind of similar in your way, where you can
But
be.
he's just like I don't think we relate that much. But I just feel like he's such a guy.
Well, can I be honest? I don't know. Like, what is bro time? Like, what is that?
All right, let me like
Because
so-
it's like, what is it specifically different from like other?
So he's
times.
I know nothing about geography. And I was so intrigued in this conversation because he's from Israel, and he was telling me how, like, it's not like the way it is here. And, like, yeah, it was like a culture shock because I'm like, I don't, like, he's like, yeah, from time to time you have to bunker, but that's not that bad because the beaches and the women are beautiful. I'm like, wait. Time out. You have to bunker? Like, what does that mean? It's like, yeah. Like, you might,
I was about to ask, like, what is
like,
that?
like there might be a bomb or something, or there might be huh?
Oh, a bomb bunker, like a bunker where
I'm
you
like,
would hide
"Hey,
from like
what?"
a bomb.
He's like, yeah, and there's like countries where he's not allowed to go to because he's Jewish, and I'm like, dude, what? He's like, I'm like, why? He's like, it's been like this for hundreds of years, like,
Yeah.
don't you know? And I'm like, am I dumb? Cause dude, like I don't know anything about that. Like I really
I was about to say, like, not to sound like a dumb idiot from hell, but
I don't know the beach.
are there countries? Obviously, there's countries where
he's
people
like, if you're Jewish, there's some countries you can't go to. Like you're not welcomed, at all. And I'm like, whoa.
that makes a lot of sense because I mean,
I was like, whoa. So when he was like just telling me about like that kind like of stuff, I'm like, tell me more. Like, and I just feel like after that conversation, that has nothing to do with him being a lad's lad, but like that conversation that we had was pretty like I don't know, it was a real good deep conversation, and then after that, we became goofy together. So weird. Like it's like he brings like the goofiness out of me. Like we're just being like things that like I feel like guys would think is funny, but I know if like the girls were around, they would be like. I know it sounds so stupid to say.
yeah.
But like, I don't know. Like it's just a good time, and I just feel like
No, I get what you mean.
You
Like
know?
it's a different, yeah. It's like obviously it's a different sort of friend where like he just is a completely like 180 in terms of personality, I guess.
Well, I guess like the icing on the cake that I want to say, like, what is Gabe saying? Like, what the fuck do you?
Gabe is saying that he's having bro time.
No, it's more like I like when certain people take that goofiness side of me out, and it's not like they're forcing it out. It's that I feel so comfortable around you that I could be my goofy self, and I feel like I love that, and I feel like that's what like I feel like when I'm having a bro time with my like with a friend.
Okay.
I just feel like that's what I like. It's like I don't feel like I'm forcing this like ha ha ha. It's like we're both like
Okay.
yeah,
That makes a lot of sense now.
You know?
You know what's helping me remember, or not remember, I think understand what you're saying is like I'm thinking of it when I had guy friends.
Yeah.
In high school and middle school and elementary school, how that felt and that sort of, and I did have a friend in high school who I feel like I always talk about like how tall, like a lot of people like, but he honestly was he was really funny. And I think we made each other laugh a lot, and he was just funny because like we were both kind of like knew, like we had this like lingo. We would just make each other laugh from across the room, and if we were next to each other, it was just fucking funny.
Yeah,
we'd always make each other laugh, and it's like there's moments where like, like where, we would walk out of a classroom and, you would just kind of like look at each other, kind of have this like sort of side eye.
Yeah,
and he had this crush on this girl, who was a slutty girl. I mean, she would wear like really like croppity tops, but in a way that it's like, wow, like you have gigantic tits. That's kind of weird saying now that we're like, that was high school then, but we were all in high school. And we would walk out, she would walk in, they would cross each other, and he would just look at her and go like this. But like almost for the audience who's just listening, like he would like motorboat her from like
what?
But like, she's like, Daniel. Oh, I just said his name. But yeah, but he was a funny guy. Until like I came out to him, and then he completely cut me off.
So what? Like you're like, I'm gay. He's like,
I didn't even think I said I'm gay. I said I was bi, because contrary to popular belief, I know a lot of guys, especially when they're like scared, they come out as bi first. Not to say that guys can't be bi or bisexuality isn't valid or exists,
right?
But sometimes that's like a way to come out first, easier. Like, hey, I think I might be bi. I like guys too.
Yeah.
But in reality, like guys more in general and then girls. I would have crushes on girls, and now that I got older, I'm like, was those valid? And I'm like, there was something about these like certain girls. I'm like, I just like you so much. But now that I think about it, I think I just liked them because they were like really friendly. Yeah. And like really pretty, and they were like really nice to me, and I'm like, wow, you're like angelic. Not to say that I didn't like girls, you know what I mean.
No, I get you.
But yeah, I remember like there's certain girls that I would like wow, I would be so infatuated. Maybe not sexually, but like emotionally. But it wasn't so much that it's like it couldn't become that. Do you know what I mean? Like it was never like I was never opposed to it.
Do you feel like that right now though? You feel like that can like happen? That you can meet someone and
yeah, I don't know. I think I could meet like I think I could be in love with a girl, but like not in love with her sexually. Because I've definitely like I've I could think I could love someone. I mean, I think that's in general. Well, with a girl, I don't know. I think it really depends. But I don't think it's something that I seek
feel like,
for. I don't seek it. It's not like I'm like, I'm gonna marry a girl, and I'm like, I'm bisexual. It's like no, but it's like, it's like people say it's a spectrum, and I'm like, I fall into this weird spectrum where I'm like, because if someone would ask, I'd be like, I do consider myself gay. Yeah. But if someone would like, well, you're gay, but if you were to fall on like straight, bi, gay, like where are you on the spectrum? Because it's like you can be in the middle or something, or like far more. I think that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know, because I've definitely been someone who's like, I've watched straight porn, and I'm like okay, this is different, but I'm like, for me, because it's not.
And you're like oh shit, like
it's like, oh okay, and then there's points where I only watched only girl stuff, like only porn with only girls in it.
Yeah, you're a little freaky, aren't you?
And that was like, to me, that was where I guess I would say experimenting, where like I would watch like, oh, this is different, because this would like arouse me. So like, oh, that's when I started to kind of wonder, like, oh, this is really, it's a spectrum, and this is what people talk about what bisexuality really is. And like
let me tell you something about like attraction that I really liked how my professor said it. And he was like, because he was saying there's two important I think I said this in the past, but oh god, I gotta sneeze.
God bless you. I don't know why I got so like.
No, there was this
Jerking
professor. There's this professor I had, and I loved him. He was so good. He was just like old man. There was nothing really charming about him, like look wise, but I felt like he was like the way he talked and carried himself was like, wow, bucko. Like
that's charming. I feel like charming is like kind of very alluring.
Yeah, right. I think that does. You are right. I feel like when someone says someone's charming, I feel like it's not his looks.
You think of like No, yeah. When I think of someone's charming,
I'm Shrek.
When I think of someone, when someone says charming, I think of like, oh, they must be very charismatic and like alluring, or
man, he was so. I love the way he taught, and I feel like I didn't like computer.
I could almost picture it or hear it.
Like the way he talked about computer science, like he made me want to study.
You're like, wow, I want to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I love that. I love people like that.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, this is awesome, and I honestly looked forward going to his classes, and it was the end of the day, so I feel like that was like what pushed me through. And I feel like honestly, I do use Rate My Professor. I did use Rate My Professor a lot, so I feel like that was always like a.
You used to what?
I used to use this website called Rate My Professor.
Okay.
Like there's like
Rayman Professor?
Rate My Professor.
Oh, okay.
I use that 100%
to like
of the time.
give him reviews and shit?
Yeah, it's like an online like where you can like where people tell you like I honestly like there were some where they were like they hated the professor, like don't take it, like no, like they would talk so much shit about the professor, and there was 1 year where I didn't choose classes soon enough where I had to take one of those bad professors, and oh my god,
it was bad.
It was so bad. But when you have a professor like this guy, it's like he teaches you a lot about like the subject itself, but like when he talked about life, I'm like, okay, I was really really engaged.
You're like something about this man. Like,
no, well,
getting it.
So he would say like choosing your career is like the second most important decision you ever have to make in your life.
Yeah.
Right. So he was like second most important, and then he would say the most important thing that you will choose is your wife, or the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. And I was like, and he would say like, call me shallow, and he would go into this thing. The next conversation he would have was like, or topic he would say like, call me shallow, but like, he would talk about what it took to, like what, because he said the first thing was having a wife. Like the first biggest decision you have is choosing your wife. So people would ask him like, what characteristics and what does it take to be a wife, and then like he would talk about how like he has to have that initial attraction. And he's like, you can call me shallow.
Well, you need to
stuff.
Of course. Okay, like, I don't even think it's shallow. I think it's like you just have to be honest. Attracted to them.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean that they're like what's like stereotypically good looking, because I can find someone attractive that someone else wouldn't. Go on, sorry.
No, that was like, I just love the way he talked, and it was like there has to be initial attraction. Like you have to have that in order for it to like
work
to a marriage work, for it to marriage to work, because like if you don't have that, it's not gonna work, he said. And I was like, I totally agree. So when you talk about like, oh, I'm attracted to this, I think that's a big factor, and I feel like, I don't know.
That's a really, I think that's a very true thing.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's something that people kind of don't think about, but it's more so like they, like how you said, like, oh, they might think it's like shallow, but it's not. It's, sure.
Sure. I'll let you have the rest. I'll get the one.
Oh, grazie.
What were you saying?
No, I was just saying that I don't really think it's like shallow. I think it's shallow if you have, I think if you have certain standards, I'm like, like maybe standards that someone themselves, they may not live up to.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I do think about that too, in myself too. Like, what do I even fucking look for in a person, like partner? Like, am I shallow? And I think I have to be attracted to them. Mm-hmm. But am I attracted to like slim guys? Am I attracted to bigger guys? Am I attracted to to like I think people will categorize it like average. I don't know, but I think I'm mostly like I think I look for certain factors or like key factors in like a person's face.
Yeah.
Like I look at someone's smile, or like eyes, or like honestly like even like how they take pictures or present themselves. Like how do you think, or not how do you think, but how do you want to be like
Looked
your
at.
first impression of someone? Like these are the pictures that I'm like I think myself. These are my best pictures. And
That's
then
interesting.
sometimes I look at them. I'm like, this was you thought this was your greatest picture. You like this was one.
Honestly,
Not
okay.
but I'm like, is that
I
shallow?
honestly suck at photos, and I feel like this.
No.
Honestly, I really like that my position is leasing and marketing assistant, because like I got to learn a lot about social media.
I was about to say like you did a lot of like
Yeah.
social media work where you had to be not only like on camera but sort of edit
Yeah.
in a way that I'm like, is this like I don't
It's
know like
fun. Like honestly,
It
this
is.
job I have right now
Absolutely.
is so fun, and I feel like it's taught me a lot of things that I would have never ever.
In
Like we
terms
have
of
to we have
social
to
media.
post on like TikTok. We have to post on like Instagram.
All of it.
And I feel like it is work, and I feel like
Well, it's part of your work.
yeah, no, it's
I
honestly
think.
hard. It really is hard coming up with like content every week and multiple times a day. So I don't know. I think that it's fun because like I'm learning how to do those kind of things.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's stuff that I used to like. We use Instagram, right? But then there's people like we have like a corporate girl that comes like. There's this girl that came in recently. She's from Miami. Se cree muy muy. And I'm like, oh god.
Great.
Like she comes to Davis and she's like, yeah, like I had a videotape horses. It was just, I just felt so uncomfortable. I'm like, why? And she's like, I don't know, like it's just gross. I'm like, what? You don't like horses? Again, you're talking to a horse boy here. but no, but I just thought it was
That's
so
right, I
funny because
forgot.
she was like,
I'm like,
yeah,
girl.
like she was like, she didn't want to get close to the horses because they like stink.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh god. She's like, yeah, when I'm in Miami, like sometimes I don't like if there's too much seaweed, I don't get in. And I'm like,
and then you're like, Mama, be careful.
I'm like,
I just
I'm like, oh god.
that shit. That's
Dude,
ridiculous. But
I
that's
know.
like that's a form of ridiculousness where I'm like,
Yeah.
you should be like, okay, you're so far up your own ass that you
Yeah.
don't smell your own shit.
I don't know. She was so nice though, and she taught me a lot about
So what's the truth?
okay. Here's the god honest truth. Like that is like the things I mean those are the things that she said. Like what's my opinion of her? I think
No, look,
Oh.
listen. You I think you have a very good judge of. No, do I think you have
like
a good judge of
well like
character?
she's just who she is. She is who she is, and she's like this girl like that lives in Miami, and she just very has that persona of like a who you think would live in Miami. That's
Okay.
envision
Honestly,
her.
I would probably get along with her.
She was honestly like the
We would
like,
probably go out and drink.
like she was fun. I'm not trying to say she wasn't fun, but like
I'd probably seduce her boyfriend.
like but but no, no, I forgot.
Wait, okay. Yeah, you already
Oh no,
mentioned
she
it.
taught me a lot about social media. And
Yeah,
the way
you
she
did.
edits is like she has like multiple apps.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that shit is
And
hardcore.
It's like all these things. I'm like, oh my god, like I never knew this kind of thing existed.
I use one app barely, and I think the minute I do something to like my face, I'm like, girl, that is so clockable. Like anybody could tell, but that's like I think, but I'm
Yeah.
not good at it. I'm
No,
not.
Yeah, I get you.
I hide under filters like full page filters, and like those settings and stuff.
Yeah. To be honest, though, it's so weird. I haven't used social media the way I used to.
No, absolutely
Like
not.
my Snapchat.
But
is,
aren't you
like,
glad?
at
Aren't we glad
all-time
we're over
low.
that though? We're over that
I know,
shit.
right? So Snapchat is an all-time low. Ever since Twitter turned to X, it's all-time low. Like I don't know, like I don't know why. Like it has nothing to do with Elon Musk, but like I just haven't used Twitter.
Well, how do you go from? Think about the people that worked so hard to like on that app or rebranding and shit like that. Not rebranding, but branding on that fucking shit. And then to them just like go in and not only rebrand, but changed certain features and calling certain things that were. I mean, that app's a fucking mess. So what do you do now? Oh, did you see my X? What do you call their posts? Xing?
I don't know.
It just doesn't make any sense.
And then what's that one with the thread?
It's pure ego.
You seen that one?
Threads, I think.
Yeah, right. That's
it's
what
Instagram's version. I didn't download that.
I didn't download that either.
I didn't.
So some of the people that I work with,
they're like, you need to get it, Gabe.
Yeah, some of them are a little bit younger than me. They use this thing called Be Real, and I never had this app, but like Eddie had it.
My friend.
I feel like it's an app that's honestly in the background. Like I don't feel like it's big enough yet, but I feel like
it's popular like with that group.
Right?
It is because my friend Molly, she uses Be Real.
How is Molly?
She's good.
Why do you say it like that?
She's good. She's good. No, she's great.
She's good.
No, we good. We had a great weekend. I just wish we had a better ending. But it was fun.
Can we talk about it?
I don't know. I don't know why I said that. What the fuck? No, it was good. It was fine.
No, I want to know. Like,
no, it was good. It was good. No, it wasn't. No, I'm not gonna say anything else. It was just good. I just.
All right. Yeah.
You have to take it.
It was good. It was good. Got it.
It was good.
No, yeah.
One night though, I had a lot of fun though. We did.
Yeah. You spill some tea to me. Give me some.
We went. Yeah, we hung out. It was fun. We had a brunch.
Where'd you guys go?
We went to Davis Cafe Bernard, something like that.
Okay.
Really good. Not bottomless.
I hate that shit, bro.
That really pissed me the fuck off. So we had to get like a little mimosa carfate, whatever the fuck they call it. It's like
I know what you're talking about.
Smaller than that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like 14 something. 14 something.
I know.
Hold on, we're gonna take a little tiny intermission. No, well, I'm gonna put some nasal spray in my nose. Guys, this is what it is. This is what smoking does to you. You can't breathe for shit. I know, doesn't that sound gross? Ew, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but not really. But not really. Oh, thank you so much. What is this, Pinot Grigio? That's good, thank you.
No, I did Sauvignon.
Oh, Sauvignon Blanc. It's wonderful.
I'm feeling it too. It's good.
It's really good. What's that one that? What's the one that?
Perfect. Hell yeah, I'm excited.
What's perfect? Your shot, you egotistical maniac.
No, we're at 30 minutes, so we have 30 minutes to chat, and I feel like.
Oh, fears. That's
right.
great. Well, okay. This is what I call the speed round. Boom, boom, boom. No.
No, I thought you were gonna ask me some questions.
No, I was gonna say when's the last time I saw you, which I don't remember, but I do. I was at your house.
There was a little hiatus. I mean, for the outside audience, I am working 6 days a week, and I don't mind it. Like I said, I like what I do, but like it's hard. It's hard to do stuff, even with just 2 days off.
Right.
And then you fucking add another day. It's like, damn.
6 days a week.
6 days a week.
So you work tomorrow.
And they're long days. I work tomorrow 7 to 6. It's 11 hours.
That's crazy. That's great though. I mean,
it's cool, bro.
Yeah,
I enjoy it.
Because you wanted more hours.
Yeah.
But you didn't want to work on a Saturday, which is the thing. But you like your job, which
I enjoy.
A lot of people do kind of take for granted, or when like you do like your job, you don't really think about it. It's like I'm working on a ground over.
Yeah, it's like the people make it there. I love everybody there.
For sure.
Even the people like that give me a hard time, because there's some people.
Not my job.
Oh man, I don't want to spill some tea right now because I still work there.
I almost did.
No, because like some of them follow me now. So
all I'm gonna say is that I want people to handle their alcohol a little better.
Ooh.
Go on.
Work party? Or are we talking about something or what?
No, just in general.
Oh.
This is to everybody, actually. I mean it for everybody.
Honestly, like
if you know
okay, here we go.
if you know you're a certain kind of drunk, or if you know that you get a certain way when you drink,
Like angry.
not angry, maybe, I don't know,
Like feisty.
a little bit
Like problematic.
unhinged, a little bit unbalanced,
Like you say.
a little bit clumsy,
Ooh.
a little bit loud, not loud, but like just look,
I know, yeah.
I don't mind being that friend for someone, but I don't like it if I'm always gonna be that friend when we go out and stuff.
I'm honest. I'm be honest with you.
And I
don't put up with that shit.
It wasn't
If
fun.
like
It wasn't
there
fun.
was no there
and
was
I want people, and I want people to know that.
yeah. I think
Anybody, no one should be like that person. No one should be like, no one should be that kind of friend.
yeah. Yeah, like when they would say like when they would dedicate like a position.
Yeah.
Go ahead, let it out.
No, I just feel like I should. I feel like I'm saying too much, but like I'm not like I love this person because this
Yeah.
person is a great person. Like
Yeah.
obviously we're like.
No, I get you, bro. Like
I'm not saying
hold
the
on,
thought-
hold on. Let me just say this.
Sorry. Shit.
What you are feeling is valid. Like it's because you want to have a good night, and
I
then
know.
like the other person has a good night, and they have a good night.
But I'm
like,
gonna. But exactly.
like it's, you know what I mean. Like you have every right to feel upset.
Yes,
it's not,
and
it's
this
okay,
person
like,
had
it's
the
not
right to like. She had the right to like party it on and stuff
too
like that.
hard.
I should have been more responsible as well, and I should have been like, maybe we should stop.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like you're not responsible for other people's like actions.
I know,
so
but
feel
I
like
should.
that's-
I should also know better.
Yeah.
You know, I should know. I should know better. So, but not to say this doesn't happen all the time.
I get you, bro.
It was just. I think this person was just having a bad day.
Ooh.
I think she was just having not a bad day, but like a bad week. And if once you like maybe hear what like how her week went, you'd be like, okay, that's valid. But I do think it's like you should maybe, you know, when you have 7% on your phone, maybe don't call your boyfriend and call an Uber.
Oh my god, this
You know-
night. I just want more details.
It was just like
This night sounds like chaotic, and like I like it. I love chaos, dude.
I
But
can't stand it. Oh, it was chaotic. It was chaotic
Yeah.
at a point.
yeah,
But
but that's
the-
okay. Like honestly, like
Previous night wasn't. We party, went to the club and stuff. It was great.
what club?
What do you think?
You love Faces.
Actually, I didn't go to Faces. I went to Badlands.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, Faces was long. The line was long
dude,
because
yeah.
people like Faces. Gabriel, but
Okay, here's the thing. If I could put my 2 cents, I loved Faces when I went to Faces. I have nothing bad to say about Faces, but after going a million times, like going to Faces now for me like is exhausting. Cause
Yeah.
like the drinks are not.
whose
that
idea
good.
was it for your birthday?
Everybody else but me. So for the outside audience, we went to the Maluma concert.
I cannot stand you guys.
Maluma concert was my favorite concert I've ever been to in my life. It was so good. Each song had this last song-esque to it, like a dun dun, and the lights were shut off. But like it was just like lasers and fire and dancers, and then the lights would turn off, and then he would like the next song would come on, and then again like
Yeah,
it was just
I
like
saw
this-
that video of him. Someone threw a fucking crutch out of him
Yeah, in Sacramento, yes.
at your concert.
And he handled it so well.
He humped. He
started like fucking like
so-
going like this, and I'm like,
I would eat after that man could work out for 8 hours straight, get home completely beat, ass sweaty, stinks, and I'd be
stinks,
like, stinks.
like nasty.
I'm sure I don't know what he did in that gym, but I'd be like, eat that ass.
He's a good looking guy, bro.
He is
He's so good looking.
so hot. He's
good looking.
He's like, it's honestly like, bendición. God bless.
Yeah.
Like wow, you're not only are
Yeah.
you talented,
Yeah, I went with Grace. I was like this at sometimes. Like he was just like so like
right?
dude,
And then
he
she did it
killed
back. And then she did it back to you. And then you were like this.
Oh. No, dude.
For people listening, I was covering my crotch
it was
because I was hiding a boner, insinuating that that's what Gabriel was doing, hiding a boner.
He's amazing performer.
No, yeah,
Like,
he's
he did
great.
not disappoint.
He's
and
great.
like this is exactly what I wanted from Rao's concert, from all the concerts I've been to.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
Each concert
Obviously.
was, I'm not trying to say like they
No.
weren't fun,
But,
but
like-
like there was just like this like everybody was having a good time, and this is what I love. Like I just like when like, wow.
I love going to live event like live music. I'm trying to think of the last concert I went to. I don't remember. I mean, they were gonna go see Kali Uchis, which I can't fucking wait.
Yeah.
I've been like dabbing into her music like here and there, just listening to like songs.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I haven't either.
I
barely,
have not been listening to her shit.
Barely. I've been listening
Nothing.
to. I've been listening to a lot of
It's gonna be a
pop.
fun time. I think we're gonna like it.
No matter what.
It's on a Sunday, so I don't know what we're gonna do.
think.
I don't know if we're gonna do anything after, but
I don't know, and I don't give a flying fucking cockadoodle do, because I feel like, well, I want to go to the concert. I'm gonna go a little bit buzzed,
yeah.
just because I like, you know.
Well, like if you guys want to meet up, I'm down.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm down for that.
Yeah,
Down for the get down.
yeah,
Little
but
pregame.
yeah, I did went to Badlands and that was great because there was drag both nights,
Yeah.
and I know that's not like your guys' like favorite
Well,
thing.
hold on.
Because drag is not for everybody, and sometimes they do close off certain parts of the club.
No, I don't. It's not that.
That's
like,
only like certain people though.
It's not like that. Like even when I went to Faces, I wouldn't go to the drag. I would go for the club. I just feel like I just used I used to go there so much.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And after my Luma ended, everywhere around. Everywhere around like the bar scene was just
Yeah.
packed.
Yeah,
Insanely
like
packed.
the bars in general.
Yeah,
right.
all
I
around
bet.
the stadium. So we were like, let's just go somewhere else.
You're like,
And
let's go to let's go to fucking Faces. Or...
everybody was like, let's just go to Faces. Like, fine. I ended up having a fun time. I'm not.
Yeah, you know why? Because it's just live music.
Yeah, I do.
Because once you're there and you like have a couple drinks and
We're
you're
just like,
it doesn't matter
yeah,
where you
we're
are.
having a good time.
You goddamn it. But I did go to Badlands and that was fun. And I understand like the appeal for it because it's different and a lot of people go to Badlands. It's a little smaller too.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
A lot of pretty people.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Not a lot of people.
Maybe.
Yeah. Everybody's
maybe.
shallow in there. I don't know. I feel like
Well-
I feel like I look good before I go to any club, and then I get to the club and I'm like, oh. It's like, look at that guy. Effortlessly hot. Like.
Yeah.
And they look good when they sweat. I look like, I'm like, you're going to have a heart attack. I'm like, are you okay? That's why I have my fan all the time, because I'm like, if I have my fan, I'm fine.
That sounds dangerous with me because I like to make that like.
You like to make
blocking
that sound, but I mean, it's a big part of it.
Yeah.
But I really like to. I should just no, it's really loud, but I love it. I mean, I was sweating before I came here. I was sweating before we started recording. I don't know why. I mean, I have that
It just.
constant.
I mean,
yeah.
tonight is those like nights like I know for like the
Girl.
for the people that are listening. I mean,
I know.
they're all listening, but it's a perfect night. Like right now, like this temperature right now is like not cold, not hot.
This is fantastic weather.
Yeah.
It's not cold, but it's still warm enough that there's still mosquitoes.
Yeah.
So actually, I look. I don't know what it is about my blood, my diabetic blood, but I think that I am like
They want you.
well, they say that mosquitoes they're attracted to warm bodies. So my
You're
leg.
running hot.
What?
You're like running hot. You're like.
Yeah. So I think I'm very just a warm person.
Sorry, I do have to pee, guys. So.
Do your thing, 21.
Finally, someone else does it.
I've been saying it.
I'll be back.
I've always said it. I just want to give a little shout out to creature features. I think are honestly underrated and one of my favorite genres of movies of all time.
Creature features. A ver, dame más.
Godzilla, Jaws, King Kong, Predator,
Okay.
Anything with like a fucking monster in it. Jurassic. I have been binging not only before Jaws this past weekend, I saw every single Jurassic Park movie there is.
I didn't watch the last one. Was it good?
Dominion,
Yeah.
ass.
But
what?
dude, the first one was so good. Why did they do
Jurassic
that?
World or Jurassic
Yeah.
Park? Jurassic World was good. Everybody gives a shit because it was all CGI, but honestly, I'll take it because it was a good one. It was the best out of them all. I like
The second one was
It was good.
so bad to me in my
Really?
eyes. The second one was so bad that I was like,
the second one gave me like I feel like they wanted it to be a very like horror-esque, which I loved. I love that they're trying to go when they didn't execute it well, but I liked it and it was entertaining. When you watch these movies, especially the Jurassic World franchise, you really have to just like watch them for what they are. Mm-hmm. It's just a movie about really cool CGI dinosaurs. Some of them practical.
I want to tell you that I've watched a good movie recently, and I have nothing to offer. I have not watched film.
No, that's fine. That's just what I've been like. I've been just watching a lot of like classic movies like Jurassic Park, the Jaws. Like I said, I was watching Jaws, and I'm fucking loving
Predator. I will say that movie was so good.
The first one with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
I'm telling you, when
God,
these
so hot,
actors are in their like prime, or like when they're in their like little like, I don't want to use the word prime because it's just, I don't know.
You can say it there,
but like it's like when Lindsay Lohan was doing Lindsay Lohan movies, I feel like those movies are like so good.
Herbie.
And I liked all her movies.
Herbie Fully Loaded.
I liked all her movies. Like she could not do wrong.
She's great.
And then
she
you
like
go
knows
to,
how to work the game.
Yeah, and then you go to like, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, I was saying when you go to Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then you know, I like a lot of the movies he was in. The Terminator.
Love Terminator.
Love
Terminator 2.
I think Terminator 2 is like the one I would think of.
Right.
I want to know what you were gonna ask me though. What? You already forgot, bitch?
Yeah. I was
It's
gonna ask.
Sevion.
God, it was good too. Oh, I remember. What's like a classic considered cult classic in like the genre of the world universe and general pop culture?
That I love.
No, that like the majority of people love, but you just don't get. Like I don't get why people love this movie so fucking much. What's one? Like unpopular opinion, give it to me. I want to hear it. Let's stir the pot.
You want the drama?
I'll tell you one right now. The Shining.
I'll have to rewatch that one because I'm gonna agree with you on that one, and I feel like I
watched it I watched it a couple of times as a kid. It's just it's like, to me it just reminds me of like when kids are like 15 and they're like emo and they just like draw shit on like a notebook, and it's just like that bunch of that.
Yeah, no,
the director abusing, and I'm gonna say abuse, Shelley Duvall.
Yeah,
I don't like that. Like he really treated her like shit, and like I feel like her screaming and all that shit is like so genuine that I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch someone genuinely just not having a good time. I love horror movies.
Like, is it acting or is it not?
Yeah, and I feel like there's a way to do that and not break someone's, because they shot that movie over a year, which is fucking crazy. So she was doing all that shit, hyperventilating, screaming, for a year. I can't picture it.
So did she come out and say something?
Oh yeah, I think
say?
and she was like,
because I'm not in the spectrum of The Shining, so like
she's like he pushed me more than anyone, and he pushed me and he was like, there's clips of him like being so mean to her.
There's this movie called
it's like we're out in the fucking snow, like we're doing this for you, like it's like I'm literally outside with you, bitch. Like I'm with you. Like like what are you talking about? Like am I not? It was just wild. I'm like,
I don't know.
That's the type of shit that I see that I'm like, who wants this career? Like when is this enjoyable? Because you get paid a certain amount.
Man.
Fuck that shit.
oh man, I don't know how to say this and then not come out the wrong way. So like,
Just do it.
I'm just gonna be like transparent
Do
as
it.
much as I can and make
I'll
it
bully
like,
you for the audience.
yeah. So
Right.
there's something about pushers in the world that I'm attracted to, and I feel like there's this movie called The Black Swan, and it's exactly the same thing you're talking about. Like, it's this guy that's like
It's called The Black Swan.
The Black Swan with oh god,
With Mila Kunis and
Mila Kunis, and then what's the
okay.
what's the girl's the main character's name?
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman. It's a good movie.
Yeah, I like that movie. It's really
a really good movie, and it's about this guy that's a douchebag guy, but he pushes people to the limit, and then he pushes Natalie Portman's character into becoming the Black Swan because she was this talented ballet dancer, but in order to play the Black Swan, you have to be not only the White Swan but also become the Black Swan, which is this like more.
No, I've seen the movie.
Oh, okay. So
I'm just kidding. No, yeah.
So
it's good.
When I meet people that like push people like in the sense like take the best out of you, I like that. And I'm not saying, and this is not like saying like I give praise to like the way the guy is in Black Swan or even the director of
No, he was just
Shining.
a bad example.
But there's something about people in the world that do push people that I like.
I understand what you mean.
You know what I mean?
It's like yeah, she like Shelley Duvall. She got pushed, but like look how iconic and like how much that movie is praised for her performance.
Yeah,
Did she win an Oscar? No.
And I'm not saying that like I don't know anything about The Shining. This is me not saying
what I know about it is very brief.
Yeah,
I just know this
know
guy
nothing about
going
it.
crazy.
And if she was, I believe everything you're saying, and I'm not saying that's a good thing.
Yeah,
But
I was just giving like an example of a movie that I'm like I'm like
of course.
I know, but some people may have that about Halloween. Why? I don't know.
Yeah.
But actually, fun fact, like a lot of I like to pretend like Halloween 1978 was like the first one I ever saw. It wasn't. The first Halloween movie I saw was Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. That was like my first introduction of like the boogeyman. And then as a kid I just remember seeing Halloween 4 first for some reason. Like that was like my first introduction.
I just remember hating, and you're gonna be mad because it's not about. It's like. That's.
You hate this his song?
The.
Like it was scary to you?
That noise, and also 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
Yeah.
3, 4, you better lock your doors.
And you're like,
5,
and I did.
6, get a crucifix.
I think we might get copyrighted.
9, yeah, it was that song when Freddy Krueger's song would come on. Like, I had a hard time watching those movies. Freddy Krueger was like the most scariest. Like, I think Freddy Krueger, I would say,
my
like,
sister really likes. She loves Freddy Krueger. I feel like
Freddy
that's the
Krueger
one
is
that
like
she would
number
watch.
one as far as like, if we're talking about horror genre of like what scares me, and even like right now, like I wouldn't say Freddy Krueger because he says a lot of cheesy lines and it kills it. But if they really wanted to make him,
I feel that's why I like if I pick something I like about him is like he'd
be like nice so tits, funny. Bitch, and he like
it's so I love in Freddy vs. Jason he's like welcome to my world, bitch.
He says bitch a lot. I
think it's so hilarious. I love that.
Yeah.
And you just like, he's scary.
Yeah.
I think he's very funny. I think he's very comedic. But there's obviously I would find him scary if I was like maybe like watching him alone.
Yeah.
But to me, Michael Myers as a kid was just I always thought that motherfucker was behind my door as a kid. I'm like, just come out, bitch. Just come out and fucking slash these titties. Yeah. Because I'm over it. Tired of this body. Yeah. And he wouldn't come out. But I was so
I was like scared of him.
Maybe that's why I like him so much, because it's like I like him to the point where I'm like, I overcame this fear, and I have this sort of like, you know what? You're not so bad. You're actually quite hot. So when I go to this convention, like I said before, every single Michael Myers is gonna be there. So I might meet him again twice, and then I really want to meet. I mean, these people like if we watch the movie this month or October, if we do, which
But
I hope.
we can have like a movie marathon on back here. I kind of want to like embrace October because
Okay.
and if I could be honest with you, this would be the first October that I embrace October. I've never been an
Right,
October
you were
guy.
like whatever.
Every October, I'm always like, eh. Yeah, I've never been an
Right.
October
Well, I
guy.
feel like this is the first time you have people around you that they're like, I love this.
Like you guys like celebrate the holiday.
Oh, I celebrate Halloween.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm really feeling it this year.
I celebrate-
And I feel like
yeah.
this might be the year where Halloween might top off my.
We might even. I think we should even carve a pumpkin.
I like doing that.
I have this way where you carve the bottom of it first. It's just easier. No, I do shit. I decorate.
believe
I
you.
give out candy. I watch movies, and I recently
Well,
bought this
dude.
projector.
I saw the day it lands on my phone's recording. God,
You can tell me what I'll tell you.
It lands on like a Monday or
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Stupid ass day.
So dumb. So on that weekend, I'm going to black out. No, but I really want to like I don't know. I really want to go to. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do in LA. I might just do the Halloween, the Horror Nights in Orlando, because that's actually cheaper, and it starts at 7. So you have like.
wait. What happened to what time does the park close?
So daytime park they close at 7, but once it hits 7, the haunted attractions start.
Oh, so like the normal attractions are open.
Yeah, the normal attractions are opened up until 7, so you can buy a ticket to Horror Nights, but you can't like go on the rides. I think.
Well, I would only want to go to Horror Nights.
Same. I would love to
And
do
here's
both.
the thing, that's like really getting me out of my comfort zone because I don't like being scared.
You don't like? I love it.
No.
Oh, I love it. I'm like, giggling. I'm like fucking screaming.
Yeah, I'm ready for it though.
I'm
I
flirting with
wanna-
the zombies.
No, I really want to like get scared.
It's so fun.
I feel like we should have like a beach day out there too.
I'm going the 29th, and I'm gonna go.
Oh,
I'm
no
gonna-
matter what you're going is basically.
Oh, I already booked the Airbnb.
Who are you going with then?
Me, my sister, Natalia, Evelyn.
Two Horror Nights.
I don't know about them going to Horror Nights, but we're all going to LA, and then we're gonna either go to the convention.
Tell me like the dates. Like what is like
The 29th, so that's a Friday of this month,
of September.
September, and then
Oh.
yeah.
So it's not a Halloween weekend.
no, but it's they're open, like they're doing
It's already Halloween Horror Nights.
It's already Halloween Horror Nights. Like they're
Oh, wow.
they're all like full fledged. Like I mean the convention's the 30th. 30th to the 2nd. I trust me, I would have been like, why wasn't this like towards the end of October? But I think they want to do it at the start of October so they can kind of like start the celebration.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, yeah. We'll talk about
Yeah.
details later.
Yeah. But I
That's
don't know.
awesome.
I'm for sure going to the convention. I don't know about the. I think I am. I think if we don't do daytime Universal, which what is the plan? Because tickets are expensive to do daytime.
How much?
Like.
Wait,
like,
can you go to Mario World if it's 7 o'clock or no?
No, you can't.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, hold on.
This is only for Hollywood Horror Nights. But if like.
Okay, I gotta go to Mario World.
I want to go to Mario World so fucking bad, Gabriel. I want to eat at those.
Let's do both.
I want to do both. I want to go to both. I want to go to Hollywood Horror
Why don't I
Nights.
just go with you?
Well, I haven't even told you the date. I either want to go to the 30th or the 1st of
No, it might be too
October.
soon because I don't have Saturday. I have to ask time off, Abby.
I asked for Friday off because that's like busy time at work. So it's like because it's like we're just beginning busy time, and I'm like my sister was like, my manager was having a meeting, like she's all huddled up with her like her managers,
Yeah.
and she's like, by the way, we're not gonna be here on the 29th. And she's like, oh, okay, well I think you'll be fine, but in my head I'm like, that's so funny. We're not asking her, we're telling her because we already booked it.
Yeah.
We're going no matter what. So it's like.
It's kind of weird, huh? How you asked time off and I was like,
It's like, hey, I'm letting you know, and that's what it is, you know.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. At my work, we have these vendors that are from Puerto Rico, and I could barely understand them.
Oh, I love.
They're like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I'm sorry, you gotta say it a little bit slower, but like,
And you're like, How's this?
No, they're like, lo de arriba, de abajo, de arriba, That's literally what I hear. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Yo soy Pablo Méndez Cabalgabete aquí llamando.
He like, lo del piso arriba de 12 al 3, ciérralo. Está bien.
Venga, venga.
Ya.
Venga, venga.
El primer piso. Oh my god. Okay, got it.
Is this racist? I can't tell. It's not.
And I'm like, this is what I want to say. So I'm like, okay, second floor, third floor. Got it. I'm like, okay, muchas gracias. And they go like this. Gracias a ti, papi.
I love that.
And I'm like, I don't think I heard that right the first time.
And you're like, and then your cheeks turned super
And then the next
red.
time I went up to them, I'm like, all right, like, el 2000, no, el 220, el 221, 223, ¿la puedo cerrar? And like, sí, ya se acabó,
Venga.
And I'm like, okay, gracias. No, gracias a ti, papi. And I'm like, the second time was confirmed. I'm like, oh, that's how they talk.
Yeah, he's like,
Gracias a ti, papi.
be careful, mommy. Isn't Bad Bunny Puerto Rican? No, I don't want to talk about him.
Why? I just think it's funny, bro. I love the way they talk. Honestly, like they talk a different type of Spanish. I honestly like.
I love Puerto Ricans are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, they're cool, dude. They're really cool dudes.
I think that's why like they're so loved. I think that's why he's so loved.
Yeah,
They're so like that accent. They're charismatic. They're good looking. You know, it's like it's almost like a full package.
Yeah, I love the way they talk. I have one coworker that she like starts talking like them, and I'm like, that's how they fucking talk, bitch. Like,
is she good at it or something? Or
no, she just like starts like it's honestly. I'm gonna agree with her like in a little bit in the sense of
no,
like,
it's hard.
It's like they start talking to you and you start like empieza a hablar así como.
It's like, almost like
you want to like.
It's like it makes sense. How it's like it's like almost
you're trying to talk like them, but like their Spanish is not like our Spanish. So it's like totally different. So like, and then she starts when she answers the phone, she starts talking like that. I'm like, bitch, that's not our Spanish. But she's Salvadorian, so I mean,
it's Spanish. It's just
different.
Not
it's different.
Mexican Spanish. It's not.
It's way different.
You know, yeah. I mean, I love it. I mean, it's like I love hearing it. I sometimes,
especially so they triggered a fire alarm in one of the rooms. And I was like, seeing them conversate in chaos.
Converse.
I did not understand a word. It is such a.
Sometimes people say like
it sounds like a different like language. I'm like, wait, I don't know nothing they're saying.
100 miles per hour.
Yes. And like it's
fascinating.
Yeah,
it's fascinating, and I envy it. And I'm like, wow, that's like to not only be so fluent in your language that way that it's like.
No, I have a nephew that is
sexy.
Like only speaks Spanish. Ooh. He only speaks Spanish. Little kid only speaks Spanish. I'm like, wow, like his Spanish is better than mine, and he lives in the U.S. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Oh no, I
love that.
I'm a piece of shit from hell when it comes to my Spanish. My Spanish is...
Yeah.
Like, I have to really think about it. Para decirte la verdad, no es bueno.
Bueno, hay que tratar de hablar español por lo resto del... A ver lo que podemos hacer, a ver. Porque para mí... No es difícil para mí...
En verdad, ni sé qué decirte. ¿Qué quieres que diga?
I don't know. Mira, la cosa es... No estoy preguntando... La cosa que no me gusta cuando gente quiere que yo hable español, me dicen, yo creo que nosotros hablamos de esto, que la gente dice, habla español. Y,
a ver, dime algo en español.
Ajá. Pues no sé qué decirte.
No entiendo.
Y creo que mucha de la gente que no habla español quieren que nosotros lo decimos algo como una maldición o algo malo. Y
quieren que
algo interesante, algo
una mala
diferente.
Palabra.
Pero la cosa es, en mi trabajo anterior, yo hablaba mucho español. Y
¿Por qué deberías hablar español? Porque tenías...
Me encantó eso, porque la gente mexicana era muy amable y bien agradecido, y cuando lo hablaba en español me daba mucho gusto a estar ahí por ellos, y me daban como... Era mucho cariño, como si era alguien de la familia o algo así, y por eso me gusta... no quiero que me falte la práctica del español, porque me da mucho gusto a dar a la gente para atrás, así como... No, hay mucha gente que piensa que porque estamos aquí en los Estados Unidos tiene que hablar en inglés, y sí, tienen razón.
Deberíamos de hablar en inglés y en
Sí,
español. Es
pero
algo que todos debemos
el lenguaje
saber.
del español me encanta tanto.
Tú lo hablas perfecto. Yo lo hablo como un hijo de puta. Y a
No,
veces
yo creo que
no.
la cosa es que tu mamá solamente habla español, y
Mi mamá solamente habla español y yo no entiendo, no entiendo cómo lo hablo con
Pero
un aumento
me-
que ni se entiende a veces.
la cosa es, me encanta eso. Me encanta eso porque no tienes... No,
Sí.
aquí en esta casa no hablamos puro inglés. Y por eso mi español...
Puro inglés, pero lo sabes más bien.
No irá. No,
No, es
no, no, no,
verdad.
no. La
No,
cosa
no,
es
no, no,
que... La cosa es... Antes me daba miedo de los... ¿Sabes? La cosa que en mi mente...
A mí me da miedo que gente se rían. Se rían de mí, no se rían. Estoy diciendo que no lo hablo bien.
Okay.
Yo lo hablo como
Okay,
un hijo de puta. No.
You're like... Perdón, no, estamos hablando español.
No.
No te va... No. A mí, en el contrario, como
Eso
por
no.
ejemplo, yo voy a decir una cosa que yo creo que es verdad. Dice que mi hermano no habla español, la habla bien pocho, como yo. Pero más peor. Y la cosa es le da vergüenza cuando no sabe cómo hablar español. Y yo en el anterior, yo quiero que él sepa que cuando yo lo veo que él está tratando, le tengo más respeto.
Esa es la cosa.
Y yo no quiero que él piense que la va a echar burla o algo así.
No.
Yo quiero que me da mucho gusto.
Pero en tiempos antes,
verlo.
sí le echabas
Sí.
la burla.
Y
Y
no,
esa es
güey,
la cosa. Es que hay gente.
¿sabes
Cuando
qué?
pasa un tiempo, cuando echan la burla, en ese momento vas a pensar, pues ya nunca voy a hablar en español. Nunca voy a
Yeah.
dejar de hablar español con,
Pues antes
con
estaba...
mi mamá, mis tías, con mis
Yeah.
abuelos, con mi hermano. Prefiero matarme.
No, mira. Stop.
No.
Mira.
No, es
pero
una broma. Una broma, por favor. Chis pendejo.
Mi cosa favorita de las bromas en español que me encanta es
que
cuando
se
yo... Me gusta en el trabajo, cuando me gusta hacer como los telenovelas. Yo tengo una compañera que hacemos en una aula que la hablo así, la hago. Ay, tú, Ariana, ay, cómo me haces, ay, me hartas, ay. Like, like novelas cuando hablan así como,
¿Y sabes qué?
te odio, te odio.
Hablando de novelas, hay
Así
una novela.
pero me gusta hablar así con ella porque...
No, sí, es chistoso. Hay otra novela que cuando está hablando con otra muchacha y están como peleando y ella dice, ¿sabes qué? En vez de preocuparte de mí,
Sí.
en vez de preocuparte de mí, arréglate, peínate, píntate. It's like,
Oh, God.
Perdóname, ¿cómo se dice shady en español?
Yeah. I don't know. There's no words that translate to
I'm
it.
sorry. We were talking Spanish for a very long time, and I didn't think I was gonna.
And Mario's really good.
No, I stumble on words a lot. Yours is like crystal clear. I'm like, I know what you're saying. I can't even think of some of the words you were saying. En contrario, I'm like, yeah, I know that word.
No, I need to practice my Spanish. And I feel like
I do too.
the numbers are the ones that used to scare me.
Yeah.
And I feel like once you get like open to it, like
Oh, saying numbers in Spanish is a whole other thing in general.
dude,
24.
No, well,
No.
when I used to work at T-Mobile, they had like the big numbers.
Oh,
like once it was in the thousands, like 1975,
yeah, that's like
or when it was like 17677.
176.
Or let's just let's say 1776.
1776. 776.
It's pretty like.
It's a little bit like 760. It's like a lot of like, girls. What are we doing?
It's like it's a lot.
I know, but it's so. I do get a little embarrassed that I'm not so completely fluid. I remember being in Spanish classes and having these white kids speak Spanish in a way that like, wow, like you guys are not only
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, if you really try, I feel like it's like you see these white people trying to talk Spanish and they're doing a good job. Like, it's kind of putting you to shame a little bit.
A little bit.
And you should try just as hard.
And
you're like, and that's when you're like, oh.
And I'm like, oh my god, but I'm fluent. And I think I did not pass my classes. I mean, I passed them, but like barely.
No, one last topic for the night, and let me top you off.
Oh sure.
I guess we'll cut it after this.
You can clap again. Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm good. Well, it is a gorgeous night.
Oh, it's a sunny night. I just briefly forgot it was Friday for a moment. I really look forward to mornings, like weekend mornings. I can't wait. I can't wait to get up and absolutely be alone.
Yeah, no, I have to work tomorrow, so I'm like a little bit, and it's early.
That's right. What time do you work tomorrow?
I have to be there at 7.
In the morning?
Yeah, but I've been buying like I've been buying cold brew.
Me too.
From Safeway.
Oh, okay.
Where do you get it? Costco or?
What do you mean, like in a box or something?
Well, I used to get cold brews at Starbucks all the time, and
I started to get the pumpkin cream
cold brew.
Cold brew.
My favorite drink of all time at Starbucks. They have on the menu.
So good.
It's so good, and I feel like
I get it with.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go tomorrow.
Why? I go tomorrow. I mean, I'm going tomorrow. I'm going to get a coffee.
Yeah.
Those bitches know me.
Tomorrow is it's necessary because it's gonna be a long day.
Especially on a Saturday, bitch. Treat yourself to a coffee.
It's gonna be busy tomorrow.
Fucking get a Trenti. No, I go and
hell no.
That's
there was a drink that was like not okay. Like we have a nitro cold brew at Starbucks that's like hella strong, and we're not allowed to sell it in
Venti.
In a venti, not even Trenta.
Oh, okay.
So in a venti size, it was not allowed. So some people would be like, "I'll get 2 grande nitros," and I would always ask, "I'm like, is it for you?" And you're like, "Yeah," because we're not allowed to make it because it has so much caffeine in it.
And they'd be like, "Can I get 2?"
They'll be like 2. I'm like, all right.
I look at you, be like, "Is it for you?"
Yeah. Just the way you said it, I was like, "Is it for you?" And they would always say, "Yeah,"
and they're like, "Yeah." I mean, cold brew is a little bit different than just like regular espresso. I don't I feel the difference because I take that pumpkin cold brew and
some people when I let people like try my drink at work, they're like, "Oh, this is way too strong," but I'm like, really?
I like to taste the coffee.
Yeah, you can't like. If it's
I don't mind.
Again, like when I was, and again, my baby guppy times is like of iced vanilla latte. It's all like milk. It's all milk. Yeah, my baby guppy times, like, dude, like an iced vanilla latte, please.
Right.
And it's just like very basic. It's very like
that wasn't that long ago.
It's not that long ago. It's not that I will honestly say that, and I feel
like if I haven't been doing white chocolate mochas for the longest time.
I just feel like I was like,
though I do get it differently.
Well, dude, I used to dread going to Starbucks, and then like every trip we ever went to.
Why would you dread it? That's so.
Because the line. Oh. And I just felt like I was like, do we really have to go to Starbucks?
Because you're like, whatever. It's like, it's just fucking
It's
overpriced
like
coffee.
because we have to like when we're getting Starbucks, it's just like the start.
Like, overpriced coffee, and for what?
Yeah.
But then you learn like what you want or what to get,
what you
certain
really
little
like.
knickknacks and tricks.
Yeah.
I'm like, one of the things I used to do is I would go and ask like, hey, what do you recommend? She's like, honestly, I kind of just make my own concoction. And I'm like, well, I want that. Whatever you make for yourself, I want to try it.
And did you like it?
Oh, I loved it. And not only did I love it, she charged me the price that she would pay for it, which was like $2 for a venti. This only happened like a handful of times.
I'm gonna say this, like Starbucks has gotten smarter. And this is like in the times that I was leaving, like they started doing this thing where they would, you know how people would say light ice, they wouldn't charge any difference. But
they used to charge for asking for light ice.
Now they do.
Oh, really?
Now they do.
Shut the fuck up.
$1 more.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So I was exiting out. Like they started like figuring out that people said light ice, they would like give way more, and
that is so fucking shitty.
So Starbucks like, we're not gonna do that anymore. So it's gonna be $1 extra.
You know, I never asked for light ice. But they always give me light ice.
Something I will say is that, like with the cold brews, I like the foam. I'm a big fan of the foam.
I love the foam.
And like,
but I hate that it gets in the lid.
Oh, so if I'm a venti kind of guy.
You're a venti gal. I'm a venti gal too. I'm scared to ask for Trenti because they're gonna look at me like.
I get vent. I like
sipping
on something like in the morning. I just want to like have my cafecito and like work because I just work better that way. I don't know why.
Yeah, honestly, tomorrow I probably would have. I don't know. Depends. Sometimes like I usually like if I'm like cozy, like I just want to be home.
Yeah.
I'll have like a hot coffee.
Yeah.
Like I'll make it at home.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind. I really don't care.
But one time I ordered like a pumpkin king cold brew, for instance.
Yeah.
With extra foam in a venti cup. And that is not extra yet. Maybe in the future it might be. But like, if you're really a fan of the foam,
oh,
you know what I'm trying to say? So like,
really?
So you'll say grande pumpkin cream cold brew, extra foam in a venti cup, so they don't skimp you.
Right.
Because if you say extra foam in a grande cup, then it's like extra foam and you're getting less coffee.
But would you have to say in a venti cup after you made the fact that you wanted a grande?
Yeah, so you say, I
want a grande pumpkin cold brew, extra foam, put it in a venti cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like that.
That's fierce.
No extra.
I like that.
Do it next time.
I might do it tomorrow, actually.
There you go.
Save myself $1.50 or whatever the fuck.
There you go. And that's only for the people that love the foam. And I feel like right now with the pumpkin spice, I feel like
I love the foam.
Yeah.
I really like the foam. I do this thing where I grab it and I'll give it like big twirls.
Yeah,
I think small twirls. Big twirls.
No, I think that what's funny about that is like I like the foam so much that I like drinking the foam. Like it's like a whipped cream to me.
Right.
So I will drink it all, and it's just like this very concentrated drink. I think you're right. You have to have some like.
Well, because I want the entire drink to taste good.
Yeah. So you're right.
Because then you get to like the more concentrated part, and you're like, oh, coffee.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
You know. But I live for it. I'm gonna be that person. Like I love Starbucks coffee.
Yeah, I think
that's all we have.
Well, dude, I'm at work. We have Pete's, and it's not the same. And honestly,
I heard pizza's good.
It's pretty good, but it's like a I don't know. I don't think it's a legit Pete's. It's not a legit Pete's.
Is it like in your campus?
Yeah. It's on campus, but it's Pete's coffee. But I feel like the ingredients are there. Like I feel like they have it, but I feel like the business process.
Also, you have to think about it. Like maybe the training isn't as
no.
Like they're like, girl, like you're the campus Pete. Like learn the basics, learn how to make whatever the fuck.
I genuinely feel that way, and I feel like that's why I don't buy that. I'd rather make the coffee at home. And then go there.
I used to make my own caramel macchiatos, iced caramel macchiatos. Yeah. And my machine broke, and I just never fixed it. But I should get back to it because I was really good at it.
Yeah.
I don't make everybody. I call you my mom, my dad, even my brother. You know, moments where I'm like, I can't fucking stand you. But he's like, make one of your coffees. And I'm like, all right. So I'm making my coffee, and I'm like, oh, you're making your coffees? I'm like, yeah. Do you want one? It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. To go. Yeah.
Yeah.
You always make them good. I don't know how to make them. I was like, 'cause you know how to work the fucking machine. Faggot. No, I love him. I've been, I say this stuff because it's like I feel like he'll listen to it back and he'll laugh.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, we'll see when he gets out this November.
Well, I mean,
on that note, I hope everybody enjoyed our little chit chat.
Yeah, it's
Hopefully
good to be
we're gonna get back to our regular programming.
Of course,
we just had busy lives. Gabriel had things. He had a birthday. He had a wedding. I wanted to kill myself. It's just we have a lot of things that we need to resolve and deal with.
No,
and we did, and I think we're all good now.
And I feel like I'm happy that we try to squeeze it in our busy lives, and I feel like I appreciate whatever we can put out.
Well, I think because I love doing this. I feel like it's something that I feel like we could do. Even if we kind of do it like on and off, but I feel like that's like honestly, I think that's like a lot of podcasts are. A lot of podcasts that I listen to, they're not consistent. Like they have off like big fucking podcasts. Like how they have ads in this shit. They have big famous people. They have off days where we're like, hey, we're not gonna have one this week.
Yeah.
Or they will upload them like if they have a lot of like a big amount.
I'm sure all the issues we have, Mario, they have. So
100%.
You know what I mean? So I don't.
Oh, I feel like you're more tech savvy than a lot of people that have podcasts because they have people to produce it.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's literally just me and you doing this, so we don't have anyone else to.
Yeah.
One, record it, produce it, and edit it.
Yeah.
It's all in house, baby.
Yeah.
House of Gaga.
And
that was really gay.
We do it for you guys, and we have a good time doing it. And thank you guys so much for being here on the podcast.
Yeah. And next time I'll have even more. I'll get into my slut stories. I didn't get into that.
Ah, you fucking bitch. All right.
Well,
stay tuned then.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
A lot of gawk. Bye, guys.